The moment we've been waiting for, the grand opening, is in 5/6 weeks from today. It is June 2024. This project took so much longer than I ever anticipated. So much blood, sweat, and tears, so much stress, so much to get to this point. So we're here. The brokerage has been built, so to speak. We've been working out of the space for a little while, and we have the grand opening for the company, as well as the official opening in August of 2024. So we're here. We want to give you the tour. If you have watched from episode 1, or if you are seeing this later on and you've kind of watched through the episodes, there's been a lot of trials and tribulations. I actually want to do more of these videos along the way to talk to you guys about what it really took to get here, but I'll put it this way. Managing 100+ transactions every year, running a team, trying to grow the team, building out the company, and dealing with a construction site for a year and a half has not been easy, to say the least. Not trying to make this about me, but I just want to express what it takes for entrepreneurs out there, what it takes for business owners. So if you work for a brokerage, have some respect for your broker if they went through this type of setup, because there's a lot of work that gets here. But any small business owner, any business owner that goes through these types of trials and tribulations, this is why society is held together. This is why we have such a great economy here in the United States. This is why we're such a beautiful country, because we have the ability to go ahead and create something of your own, create your own business. So we're just getting to the national anthem. We haven't even launched anything yet. We're just getting started with the new company, but I've been selling real estate for 7 years. We got a team of agents. We sold over 600 homes over the last few years here, and here we are today. Worked really hard to get to this point, and I'm excited to show you guys what the inside looks like. The outside looks pretty good too. Got our sign up, our new logo, all that good stuff. I think the black and white theme kind of worked out well, so we'll give you the tour of the inside. We'll start in the front. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Building the brokerage. I don't know what episode it is. It's episode, feels like a million, because I spent like 1,000,000 hours to get here. So walk in, lobby turned out good, I think. I love the sign. Shout out to Signorama in Troy. Those guys are awesome. They actually invited me to a golf outing recently, which is cool. Played some golf with my sign guy, which was awesome. But I think it's a beautiful turnout as far as the front reception area. Perfect setup for closing pictures and stuff like that. Congratulations on your closing, got the logo going. This is closing room number 1. Wanted to talk about the furniture. Shout out to 28 Furniture in downtown Plymouth. This is custom stuff. So actually interesting story. The gentleman over there worked in mortgages for a long time, got out of mortgages, was really into woodworking, and started creating his own tables. They also have a lot of different home goods at 28 Furniture in downtown Plymouth. So shop locally for these. I think that they turned out really well. They're custom pieces that we have throughout. Women's bathroom, drinking fountain, of course. Closing room number 2. Same thing with the tables and the setup. This allows us to do multiple meetings, multiple closings. The real goal of this space was to create this co-working space, but also, hit all of the different portions of what we wanted out of the organization. So what the idea is, you walk in the front, we'll show you the copy area in a second, but you walk in the front, the guests can be greeted there. Everyone coming in for closings or meetings can be met by a receptionist. They can walk them into the closing room and kind of keep everyone up front. And if agents want, they can give their clients a tour of the space as well too. But this is what we've been working for, this big, open space to be able to do co-working, to be able to have agents spread out and do their stuff. We'll show you the sales floor in a second, but this is gonna allow us to do different events. Our team vision is to be the most trusted, giving, and innovative real estate team in Michigan. So first, trusted. That's important for our clients and for our community to make sure we're doing everything we can there. And 2 is giving. And so we see the ability to give a lot here through nonprofit work, through different buyer seminars and seller seminars, a lot of coaching. Actually, within a couple weeks here, we have someone coming out to doing for Con Ed. We're gonna invite agents outside of the brokerage to come in for Con Ed, all free, do lunch for everyone, all that good stuff. So to my left here, shout out to Next Door Lending. They're subleasing this space. So they have got a couple guys in and out that will be subleasing the space. They've already been working out of here as well too. Next Door Lending, those guys are awesome. We're excited to have them share our space. Having on-site lending is fantastic. Those guys are a wealth of knowledge. They know so much stuff. In my opinion, they're the best of the best in the business. John Haddad there is actually the president of Next Door Lending. He's also the current president of AIM, which is an interesting thing. It is the basically the Association for Mortgage Brokers across the country. So great guy. They're sharing our space. We're very excited to have them. moving on, like I said, big open co-working space. We got to get the before shot because this space has come a long way in the last year or so here. This is our marketing department. So Nick works here a lot. We got some setup. Maddie and Mike are here quite a bit as well too. Obviously got to have the swag. Had some friends over the other day. They all left with a hoodie and a cup and all that good stuff. This is one of my favorite spaces. I think it turned out really well. We have some more work to do to prep it. We're kind of getting in the swing of things here, but this is our podcast studio. So this room has been soundproofed. Same thing, 28 furniture, custom piece from downtown Plymouth. We're excited to have those guys. But this is where there's going to be a lot of content created, right? We've already been shooting some podcasts in here and using this as a creative space with that soundproofing as well too. So we're excited. It's all blacked out. Nick's got his equipment and lights and all that good stuff here. Putting green in back. We might extend that putting green at some point. It's just a little guy. I want like a full built-in one. A lot of people on the team are big golfers. I used to be a big golfer. I've been doing this now instead, so I've only golfed like twice this year. Summer's half over, but it is what it is. Continuing on full circle, now that you've seen the podcast room, obviously we got the big setup in the kitchen here, coffee bar, more to come there, only the Keurig so far, but we're gonna do a nice coffee machine there. And then we have a pretty good setup, in my opinion, for a kitchen to do events as well too. So we have the TVs, there's 3 TVs in this room. We can wire them to each other to be able to give presentations, either from behind the big island here or in front of the big island. But again, agents have been using this to kind of hang out. Sometimes we have guests visiting. They work up at this counter or one of the counters in back and kind of spread out as well too. So obviously we use the tables for lunch and all that stuff, but if we were to do bigger events, we can sort of spread out throughout this big room here in the main kitchen area. We've actually had someone rent the space recently, or borrow the space, not really rent, borrow the space, to do a euchre night with the kids hockey team, I think is what it is. Soccer team is what it was. But anyway, so we want to share the space. That's the goal. Have this be a community place that people can get along, have fun, get a lot of laughs in. It doesn't have to be all about work here. So yes, this area, we're eventually going to either add a pool table or table tennis is what I've been asked for by the team. So we'll have some fun going on here. We actually had a barbecue a couple weeks ago. We're throwing bags. You can do them in the inside if we want to. Just watch the lights, please. Training room. So I think that this turned out well. As well, and the before and afters of this is going to be ridiculous because this was actually that paint room. If you guys remember or have watched the previous episodes, this was that paint room which they painted cars for a very long time. Looks a little different now. We like the furniture. These actually fold up and can roll out, so we could set these tables up in the exterior if I had a bigger group and want to do a bigger event as well. But TVs are wired, which is nice. We've been doing a lot of trainings in here. Trainings redefined, we call them. So as a brokerage, we've been not only providing the trainings, but we film the trainings. Those might end up on this channel here on Redefined Real Estate or elsewhere. But we're really deep diving into what we do as an organization, what we recommend, some of the best practices, processes, all that good stuff that we do as an organization. We've been training a few times a week in this room, so this is gonna be highly utilized. I think training is important for every brokerage. I think it's one of the most important things that you can take advantage of a good brokerage is having one-on-one training, having brokerage trainings, meeting of the minds, and going through all that good stuff. So that's why we wanted to have this space. I think it turned out well. Still got some tweaking to do, of course, because we're just sort of moving in still, but it turned out well so far. My office, not much going on here, but comfortable. Got a window, can hang out, got my own space, which is nice. I can shut the door. The one problem that I'm finding is I'm gonna get that thing tinted. So when I shut the door, even with the glass, people still walk up, knock on it. I'm like, hey, y'all leave me alone. Door's shut, I gotta get my stuff done. So again, this originally was a body shop. We've talked about it a lot on the Building the Brokerage series here. So we kept the original garage doors. I think those turned out fantastic. There's tons of natural light in here. It's not even that like bright out today. There's a lot of cloud coverage and stuff, but there's lots of natural light in here, which I enjoy. We didn't want the space to be like a standard office. We didn't want drop ceilings everywhere and just the standard same boring thing that you see day in and day out, not only at brokerages, but at a lot of companies. Again, no offense to any of those people. We just wanted it to be different. We wanted to keep that industrial look, have a different vibe, to be able to spread out, do an event space here, and also make it aesthetically pleasing, which I think overall turned out well. The idea is the modern brokerage for the modern agent, and so far the feedback's been fantastic. So moving on, sales floor, every agent on our team and within the brokerage gets their own space. I'm trying to get the light to turn on here. So everyone gets their own space as of now. A lot of the side offices that you see, the glass space, those are use for collaboration or for just to take a second and kind of separate. So if you want to sit in that room and make some calls or work on something or give a Zoom presentation, the agents are able to do so. There's no like paid desk fees or anything through our brokerage. We want to just provide it to all the agents, all included in our normal services. Sales manager's office, Nimish, he's over in the corner here. Our operations manager, Stephanie, right here. She's an absolute rock star. We're shooting this on the weekend, so there's no one here to be able to kind of take you through it. Maybe we should have shot it with everyone in here. The next episode, maybe we'll shoot with everyone in here. So this is Stephanie's office. And then our copy room again here, this is full circle. So this is where after closings happen, title companies and the like can come in here and do the closing paperwork. They can scan all their documents. And like I said, keep everything kind of up front. So this is full circle, but keep everything up front. So as people come in, title companies come in, it's very easy to be able to do your closing, separate from the sales floor, but also enjoy the space as well too. Should we show them the back?
Show them the back.
Okay, we'll show them the back. It's not completely done yet, but we can show where we're at today. It's building the brokerage. It's not completely built, but we can show you the back, of course. So we ended up with some picnic table set up back here. We want to get some hanging lights and some stuff like that as well too. But for employees and people that want to come hang or for doing events, we have this nice space back here. You're gonna hear the train going by, of course. Welcome to Plymouth. So got this hangout space back here. We're still kind of working on putting this one together. Fence just got up recently. I like the way the fence turned out. It's very private. I think we need like some string lights, maybe some umbrellas, and be able to we've already been doing some barbecues and stuff, but midday, sometimes if it's not too hot like today, come hang out outside, do a little work, spread out a little bit, slow down the brain a little bit from time to time. Last but not least, our sign has been installed recently. It was a big day for me when that happened, right? There's been a lot of work to get to this point. And the goal of this is, of course, not to make this all about me. The goal of this is to take you through our journey. And so if someone else is ever on the same journey, they can learn from it. They can learn who we are and where we started from. So in a couple of years, hopefully, God willing, we have a lot of success and things go well. We help a lot of people out along the way, a lot of clients, a lot in our community. We build up an organization worth having. That's what our goal is. And so this could be, in essence, could be a big day. You know what I mean? At one point, once we get everything set up. So the logo itself, we had a different logo. Everyone kind of went against I went against the grain, I should say. Everyone kind of wanted the old logo. I switched it to the new one. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, but sign is up, the sign inside is up. The grand opening is scheduled. We're working on planning all that out. And we've been working out here and we're gonna get this launch going. The team's excited. I think the community has shown a lot of love and support so far. Our clients have showed a lot of love and support. We couldn't do without them. And we've been doing a lot of other stuff as well too. We've been doing nonprofit work. We've been doing, heart walks and different stuff lately. We want to continue to do so and grow that. That's kind of the point of this whole mission here. So I know it's kind of a quirky channel. It's a quirky thing to take you through on our channel, right? The building the brokerage, but I think the behind the scenes, or I think some of these lessons aren't always taken from other videos. If we're just making listing videos or we're so great, or let me tell you how awesome Redefine is, you're not really getting the truth. And so this is just me. It's the truth. We're putting it out there, whether I get 5 followers or 5,000 followers, I don't really care. What the idea is documented, and hopefully if one person learns one thing from these videos we've been making, fantastic. So stay tuned. We'll show you the grand opening. We might continue building the brokerage from there about, our trials and tribulations of running the brokerage. We'll see how that plays out. But there's gonna be a lot more content on this channel and channels like this through Redefine. We wanna do a lot of training. We wanna do a lot of continued education. We're gonna interview local industry people. We're gonna show what we're about and who we are on a regular basis. So if you would like more of that type of content, make sure to hit subscribe, stay in touch with us. My name is Matt Talbot. This is Redefine Real Estate, building the brokerage. This is the start of something meant to redefine the way that you live. That's our team motto. To our clients who trusted us, we appreciate you guys so much. To my mentors who showed me how to work, there's quite a few in the room, and to my team who teaches me how to lead, thank you so much. We really appreciate everyone coming out today. We're really excited, and thanks for sharing our day with us.